This video is an introduction to the primary skills builders, which are templates incorporated into IntelliTools Classroom Suite. These templates allow educators to create learning and accessible assessment activities, addressing content aligned to curriculum. There are 12 templates, including accessible books that are easy to author with sounds and an animation, 3 levels of comprehension level 1, level 2, and level 3, depending on the level and involvement of your students, 2 multiple choice, ABC and ABCD, and then templates that allow you to create sequencing pictures, sequencing text, work on spelling practice, math word problems, and fill in the blanks. In subsequent videos, we will take each one of these templates and talk about how you might modify and adapt for your students. If you are looking for universal design, a way to differentiate instruction, easy authoring, a way to help students get direct feedback, and to be used with whole class instruction as well as small group, wonderful ways of using interactive whiteboards, and to annotate and collect data for effective evaluation of student progress, then these will be a good opportunity for you to acquire and use within Classroom Suite. These templates are also the templates used in the unique curriculum to provide access to that curriculum from News to You. There are 2 book templates, which allow you to make accessible books that are easy to author with sounds and animation. The Book 1 template is set up to just simply put in pictures and simple text. The Book 2 template would enable you to put more pictures on the screen where a student may interact with the graphics, as well as add IntelliMation. And there's overlays that are attached to every file for alternative access as well as switch use. The Comprehension Level 1 template allows you to create a one-choice comprehension quiz. It can be used for students who just need a way to show participation. There's a step-by-step tutorial for each one of the templates. With the Comprehension Level 1, if the student selects the answer button on the screen or from the IntelliKeys or switch, it is noted in the data report. If the student does not respond, the teacher uses the mouse to select No Student Response for that question, and the next question appears. This is also logged in the data report. Data is collected to note student response, and notes can be added by the teacher on the observations page to further explain what went on during the assessment period. Comprehension Level 2 allows you to create a two-choice comprehension quiz. The student selects the answer. If the student selects the wrong answer, it disappears from the screen. While working with the student, it's a nice way to discuss the answers, talk about their choices, and if they hit the little question at the top of the screen, then both answers reappear in a different order. So it gives you a chance to teach, a chance to expose students, and working in small group, it's a nice way for every student to get a chance to participate. The nice thing about this is once you turn around and assign this activity to the student, the data report shows exactly what would happen during the activity. You get the number right, you get the number wrong, you get time on task, correct on first try. So it's a nice way to annotate and track student progress. Comprehension Level 3 allows you to create the 3-choice comprehension quiz. If the student gets the answer wrong, again, the choice is logged, but the incorrect choice disappears. And by clicking the question at the top of the screen, they can all come back. So again, to collect data, to track student progress, to give you an opportunity to expose students to a variety of supports, including text labels on the screen, which help them reinforce that literacy and comprehension. These are all built into this software, built into the activities. You can also have auditory cueing and voiced-ins, so it could be effective for ELL students as well as students that need to hear it, to touch it, to listen to it, and rely on all of their senses to really be active learners and participants in the curriculum. Multiple choice ABC gives the opportunity for an auditory cue or the text on the screen. Students can click each item to hear what the answer is. We're not worried about can they read it. We want them to understand and have the comprehension. and then they choose their answer based on A, B, or C. And you can see there's an overlay that will work with each one of these activities. It's nice for practice, for reinforcement. So there's multiple choice A, B, C, and there's also multiple choice A, B, C, and D. So both of these are available and different templates depending on whether you want 3 choices or 4 choices. Sequencing pictures is a wonderful template that can easily be adapted for up to 5 different items on the screen. Students place the items in order and can check their work. This is great for sequencing a story, steps in a recipe, even putting words together to create a sentence. And this is also a wonderful tool that you'll enjoy using with an interactive whiteboard. In the sequencing text template, you can create sequencing activities using text labels. Items come out on the screen like a word processing environment. You can easily sequence stories or recipes again, perhaps alphabetizing, and this can come up in vertical or horizontal alignment, and there can be from 1 to 10 items in the sequence. As we mentioned earlier, these templates are also being used by the unique curriculum from News to You. So here's an example from the October 2010 unique activity where students had to take the text labels and cut them apart and put them in order. When we do it with software, the experience is very different because they can hear each word as they put it out, they can check their work, and they can build the sentences needed to accomplish their goals. The spelling template allows you to create spelling activities with picture support. You can also record your own voice reading the spelling words. The activity provides auditory support for students as they type the letters, and as they type space, they get feedback as to what the word was. If they get it wrong, then there's also a visual and auditory prompt, so they can click on the word and then copy it and again practice. And if they get it wrong again, it will go on to the next word, but again, you've got that data collected. This is great for weekly practice. It could be spelling, it could be writing your address, learning to spell your name, your phone number, lots of ways to extend this into your curriculum. The math problems gives you a chance to help those struggling students. Not only do they hear the question, hear the problem, they have buttons where they can insert the equation into the activity. There's an on-screen calculator and even a toolbar to put in the answers. So this is a tool that will be invaluable as students start to get a little more sophisticated in their math and need to understand and comprehend how to put together math problems. The template set would not be complete without a fill-in-the-blank opportunity. So you can create your own toolbars. There's a quick wizard that helps you do that. You can have 1 question per page or multiple questions. And there can also be multiple pages with different toolbars on every page. The data is collected, the students get to check their work, fill in the answers, they get the feedback, and this will be ideal for science and social studies, extending different comprehension types activities, and encouraging your students to work independently. This concludes our video on the Primary Skills Builders templates. We encourage you to use these for teaching, assign them to your students for practice, and then collect that data in the assessment process. In subsequent videos, we'll talk about each individual template and how you might adapt. For further information about the templates, visit www.IntelliTools.com and follow the link to the Primary Skills Builders. There you can download information about the skill builders as well as visit the online store.